Key school leaders are studying the most recent funding bill tonight to see if they have to still make some cuts or if they can build on for the future. Legislators added money on Monday after days of massive demonstrations by teachers in Frankfort. 9 on your side, Tom McKee is actually live with word that school leaders still have concerns over this. Tom?
Well, that certainly is correct. They do. There is more money allocated per pupil for schools such as Fort Wright Elementary here in Fort Wright. And there's also more money for bus transportation. But the school leaders that I talked to today in Kenton County and Boone County say there are still some concerns they have that have not been addressed. After days of teacher protests in Frankfort, the Kentucky legislature on Monday added more money to the school funding bill. That means Boone County Schools will not have to lay off 110 employees throughout the district.
Every one of those individuals, a life was affected, not only theirs, but their family, their children, and the community.
Boone County Schools Superintendent Randy Poe and Education Association President Mary Wilson sat down Tuesday to further analyze the spending plan. Bus transportation funding was restored, another relief for Poe and the district.
75% of our transportation budget could have possibly been cut. So that would have been about 45 routes that we would have had to eliminate.
But the biggest concern of Wilson's is the lack of state funding for professional development to keep up to date on 21st century technology.
It would be the equivalent to saying to an auto mechanic that you cannot learn any further about your job. You just have to go with the status quo despite the fact that cars are changing.
There's also no money for instructional supplies such as the latest software. Boone County spends over $1 million a year on licensing and upgrades.
So without any funding from the state, we either have to let some of those expire or we're going to have to find additional funds for those.
Kenton County Schools Superintendent Henry Webb is happy districts are getting more money. However, his wish list for the future includes bringing per pupil funding back to 2008 levels, fully funding transportation, and adding full-day kindergarten.
Full-day kindergarten is extremely important, and currently we don't have full-day kindergarten, but we're looking right now at ways we can be able to provide full-day kindergarten, and we're hopeful to be able to do that.
Now, Governor Matt Bevin has yet to sign this bill, and one of the provisions to help pay for these is a new tax, and that would be on some services like auto repair and dry cleaning. So we'll keep an eye on things down the road and how it could affect your pocketbook. Tom McKee, 9 on your side at Fort Wright Elementary School in Fort Wright.